Hi hopefuls, I hope that you're well. I am not doing so hot, but I'm doing better than I thought I would be this morning. I've had a bit of a sore throat for the last 2 days, so we're gonna try to keep this a bit brief. This is my last video of our book club month. We were reading 2 books this month, or we were trying to read 2 books this month, Beartown and Girl in Translation. And I have only finished Beartown. I have not even cracked open a Girl in Translation yet because a lot of my emotional ability to navigate deeper stories was used up reading this book. Between this and reading horror for a month and just reading like harder books to emotionally work with took a lot out of me. So I've been reading some fluffy cozy fantasy at the moment in between this book and this book. I do plan on starting this book maybe next week, so I'll read this in November instead of October, but thankfully we have our little buddy reads going through StoryGraph as well, so that way we have kind of a conversation going on about the books as we're reading them. This book destroyed me emotionally. I am having a reading vlog come out hopefully on Saturday if I can edit it fast enough to have it come out, and I go more in depth about the book itself, but it was emotional. It was very emotional. It had a lot of just like quotable quotes. There's so many different POVs. It reads a little bit like when we read Malibu Rising, how you have just different views throughout a chapter and not one chapter dedicated to one person's viewpoint. And I liked that better in this book than I did in Malibu Rising. I felt like more of the conversations about these other people were more interwoven than it was for Malibu Rising, which makes sense because this is in a small community, where Malibu Rising, we were getting all these points of views more around like fame and their relationship to or adjacent to fame. So because these were more interconnected, I enjoyed the way that the points of view switched in this more than Malibu Rising did. I'm just gonna set this down on my nightstand and hopefully I will get to it or start it before I talk to you guys again, before we get into November. But that's gonna be all for this video. I don't have much more to say. I'm tired, I'm ill, and I'm emotionally exhausted. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.